a few questions, but Gryta sees right through her and grabs Liv, hurting her for believing she'd buy her act. Afterward, Gryta asks David for help again, but he cancels the deal and asks Liv to join the Crimsons, which she refuses. Later, Liv discovers there's a tunnel outside the building that takes her to Gryta's jail, giving her an idea. She goes to see David and accepts to join the Crimsons as long as she's allowed to see Gryta one more time with David in the room. The two of them go to the prison and Liv shocks David by stealing his gun and hitting him with it before tying him up to the cell. Then Liv frees Gryta using David's key and guides her at gunpoint to the tunnel she saw earlier. Liv leaves first, and when Gryta follows her, she pushes Liv to the ground and takes her gun only to immediately give it back to Liv to confirm a crow keeps their word. As they make their way through the forest, Liv says she would do anything to save her family, and Gryta points out she would make a good crow. Liv considers the offer and asks where to go next, so Gryta finally gives her the details on what road to take to sneak into Bratok. At that moment, Liv takes out a flare and shoots it at the sky to alert the Crimsons of their location, since all this has been part of her plan all along. The soldiers arrive and capture Gryta, but when they're about to arrest Liv too, she reveals she has the information. When they return to the stronghold, David compliments Liv for her courage and the two of them get frisky together. At the factory, Linus accidentally drops his tools while he works, and gets beaten up by the guard for it. Keanu comes in his defense and the guard beats him too, throwing him to the floor in the process. This allows Keanu to notice some slaves stealing some wool. Later, while everyone is sleeping, Keanu only pretends to be asleep and notices those same slaves giving the stolen wool to the guard. The next morning, Keanu asks Linus to get him a meeting with Varvara. Hours later, Linus calls Keanu to a private area saying Varvara is waiting for him, but this turns out to be a trap. The thieving slaves want to silence Keanu and one of them attacks him by throwing him into the pool, so Keanu has no choice but to defend himself. Using a shard he finds in the water, Keanu kills the slave right before the guards arrive to arrest them all. Keanu is taken to see Varvara and he uses the chance to tell her what he saw, but the guard denies it. Varvara believes her warrior over a slave and orders Keanu